Bang.
Hello? How's it going? Finally Friday. This was a long week. Hello pizza. Did not jump scare me with the TTS. In case you were wondering. Too sleepy for jump scares today. Too tired. It was a very, very long week. But it is over. Yay. Whoa. Today got good. Nice. Nice. I hope all my audio settings are correct. I spent some time and then I fixed it all after last time. And then I realized later it's not actually fixed. I spent some more time fixing it. So we will see if something is desperately broken or not. I think it is good. I think it's good. But let me know if something is wrong. Like if there is a text-to-speech and it's not audible or something else. Because I'm probably gonna miss it. Because I am in a coma. Probably gonna be a short stream. I almost said long stream. Probably gonna be a short stream tonight. I'm not feeling too super. So see how it goes. Oh hey Walrus, look who's there. Where? Is it me? Need to mute. Hang on. I don't know, I'm coughing. Bad news. I don't have any Coke Zero. Just very depressing. I wish I had. Now I gotta drink only water. Ew. Just kidding, I like water, but I must say London's water not too good. I feel like I'm probably getting lime scale in my stomach from drinking London tap water. That's probably another good reason to move to Scotland. I've heard their water is amazing. Or maybe that's just Scottish propaganda. I saw some clip about water in Finland being absolutely super amazing. And they're all very proud of it. I had never heard that before. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, but I would like to live somewhere where the water doesn't have such a high mineral content. Where you won't get lime scale on things. That would be nice. I don't feel like you're supposed to worry about something getting dirty because it got water on it. That's how you're supposed to make things get clean. You don't remember tap water from Finland? Maybe it wasn't that good. Maybe this was another faulty propaganda video. It's possible. Ooh. The internet just filled with propaganda. I should generate my own propaganda. That's a lot of effort. I'm not a propaganda expert. Maybe once I start advertising my cult, we can do some cult propaganda. Get more people involved. Then I can retire. Whoa, that was a big yawn. Don't know why I have such a big yawn today. I slept enough hours last night. You love your water fresh from a nice deep hole. Oh. How deep does it have to be? Just go dig a well outside in the garden. I feel like if I dig a well outside and I just go slurp up some of the water down there, I think I'd probably die. I don't think that's a good idea in a city. 100 meters deep. Oh, damn. Okay, Walrus. Sort of breathing in as I read that and I choked on my own. I don't know. I feel like my lungs got confused. Ugh. Nah. I wish this was another long weekend. That would be nice, but unfortunately, it is not. It is a short one. Next long weekend, end of the month, so it's not that far away. This is going to be a busy month. Ooh. There's too much going on everywhere. I wish we could just have 1 month where things just don't go wrong, right? It's illegal for things to go wrong. But then things are probably going to go wrong, and then I'm going to go to jail because things went wrong. And that's just more things going wrong. It's just going to spiral. Humble choice is pretty decent. Let's have a peek. I signed up for like 2 months ages ago, and then I dropped it again. Oh yeah, I've heard some of these are good ones. We've got Evil West, I've heard it's not too bad. What else have they got? Amnesia, The Bunker. I think Amnesia's my kind of game. The Thaumaturge. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, I've seen that. Looks like it could be okay. Maybe. I'm still on the lookout for something to play. I'm just struggling this year to find a game that I want to play. I don't know what it is. I feel like any game I'm excited about just hasn't released yet, and everything else is just like, just not in the mood for it. I wish companies would start remaking the games I want to play. That would be great. I was lying in bed last night thinking about games that I wish somebody remastered or remade. It'll probably need a remake. And I thought, man, I wish someone could remake Dungeon Siege. I love Dungeon Siege. I don't like the second one, even though loads of people didn't like it. Played GeoGuessr on Steam? Huh? Did they release a Steam version? It's probably just the browser wrapper, right? Unless it's not a official. Oh, huh. Oh, good reviews so far. Do you mean, when you say good reviews, do you mean that that. That doesn't seem too great, or is there a different version? Second worst rated gaming history, nice. When did this release? Oh, now, I haven't even heard of this. Unlimited team deals and unlimited amateur division deals. And there's so much going on in GeoGuessr these days, I don't even know what's going on. I just want to play a custom map. I get why they need a subscription probably, right? Because they need to keep paying Google for the map API and stuff, right? I'm assuming that's not cheap. It would have been cool if they can just get a snapshot of it for a certain amount of money and then just sell the game, but then people would probably be upset that it's not up to date with what's available online, so that's a tricky one. But they've just gone so far. I feel like GeoGuessr was great, and now they've just tried to gamify it too much. And microtransactions and subscriptions and this and everything, and ugh. And our subscription's bonkers. Do they say how much it is? Usually the harder it is to find out how much something costs, right, the more expensive it is. Where do you... Yeah, I think I paid like £20 a year for GeoGuessr, which is okay for a couple fun streams, I think. Would still prefer just a single payment, but it's for stream. If it wasn't for stream, I wouldn't. Curious how much it costs, but I'm not going to go into the forums. And Steam forums just such a sewer these days. I mean, it's probably always been, but man, they need to be way more banny, right? Ban more people more often, because it's just such a $30 a year. That sounds sort of like what it is for the online one as well, right? Right, if someone posts a comment on the Steam forum is about GeoGuessr and they post, is this game woke, right? And the dude's name is Squirt Camp. Just ban that person. Just ban that person from every single Steam forum. I feel like Steam encouraged trolling too much, especially with people rating and ranking reviews as well. Right, there shouldn't even be a funny, right? funny shouldn't be an option for rating reviews. It just encourages people trolling. And yeah, it's interesting how they went from with the Steam version. Maybe people just didn't want to play it in a browser. But it's almost definitely just a browser plugin wrapped in whatever. And I say that, but it's probably possible that it isn't, but why wouldn't it be? Yeah, and I just think they probably thought what people would be happy with on the site, they'll be happy with on Steam, but that's not really the case. Steam embraced and used to trolling another level. It's just so fucking annoying. Right, if you click on like the Steam forum, how many of those questions are actually valid? Oh hey Shrek. How many of those questions are valid questions and valid discussions, and how much of it is just people trolling? Every single fucking game. Just people trolling, people trolling, people trolling. And I would prefer to just not have that. Because it's not useful, it's not helpful. Go do that on Reddit. Coming from a person that browses around on Reddit all day. Doesn't matter because I don't engage with the online discussions. I go to the forum of games a lot because Steam forums are these days where I get the most info about the game if there's like an issue or something. Right, Steam forum and Reddit. That's the two places where you'll, like, if you're curious about a bug in a game or which mods work or you have some issue, right? Those are the only two places you get something. Games don't have game-specific forums on the developer website anymore, right? They just have fucking Discord. And Discord is horrible for anything other than chance between people. So I go to... Oh, wrong character. And because the reviews are too trolly, I go check out the forum to see what that is about. And then you just have to skip 8 out of 10 questions that are all about whether the game is fucking woke or not, or whatever nonsense people are trolling about at this moment. What's our character? Oh, Lazy Susan. You only read PlayStation trophy guides. Oh yeah, we swapped to these swords. I've been playing my other character with a big weapon, so I play maximum 30 minutes at a time, and then I stop because I'm getting a little bit queasy and nauseous, and I was hoping that maybe after a week of doing that I would be, I don't know, more capable of maybe doing it longer, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so tiny weapons it is for us still. We might still switch back to the scythe. Can I not get a cloak like that? This isn't one of those armors that are by default altered, right? And I can unalter it. No. But yeah, I just miss forums, man. I don't like that Reddit is the only replacement for something like that. Something that's well laid out for information to stay. Like 3 years later you can Google this thing and you can click on a thread and that is what the discussion is about. Right, I will never go into a game's Discord forum support. Because that's just not what it's for. And Discord's gonna go, I wonder when Discord's gonna get replaced by something better, but I don't think it's gonna be long. I think next few years, right? They've hit that limit in a software development project where it started off as a bunch of people passionate about something, and they created the software that they would like to use, and then the company grows and they need to make money, and then the people in charge stops being the people writing the software and wanting the software, and starts getting replaced by business people, and then it just starts getting shitter and shitter. So I'm curious what the next thing's going to be. It's already getting a lot of hate, yeah, because that's how every single piece of software that focuses a lot on like the software being big profit project, every single thing ends up like that, because it does. It starts off as, we're a bunch of gamers and we need some software where we can chat better in our games because the current thing is shit. So we write the software, it's amazing, it's great, everybody uses it because it's wonderful. And then the goal switches from making the best software in that area to, how do we monetize this better? And then while you're making money, your company grew a whole bunch, and then you run out of actual useful work to do. And then what do your developers do to keep busy? They just keep changing things that don't need to be changed. Right, ooh, big user interface rework, why? And then everybody's upset about the new ugly user interface. And then this thing changes, and that thing changes, and features start getting added that's useless, and then later on, features start getting removed and then replaced with like a paid version. And then the project ends up being shit and everybody hates it, and then the new one comes along and it just goes through that cycle. I feel like the only bit of software that I've used over the last very long time where the software itself hasn't gotten shitter over time is Steam, because they make such an unfathomable amount of money that they don't have to squeeze more money out in some way out of the software itself. Right, the money comes from other people's software. And the better they make their software, the more money they make out of the other things. Because I can't think of a Steam change in the last 10, 15 years that I was like, ugh, this ruins Steam, I hate this. Right, they're more of the, we'll just keep things the same and we won't change it, even though people are complaining about the interface being old and ugly. Not like fucking Microsoft, those assholes. They fucked up again this week. And more things, more Microsoft products just stopped working in a way it should, and I had to spend hours fixing it. And I couldn't do my work because I was struggling with stupid Microsoft nonsense. Becomes easy when you just employ community managers, don't have to maintain your infrastructure. Yeah. I wonder, did Discord ever make enough money at some point to survive? To be able to run the company and do the product they do? Because that's also something that happens, right? Someone makes a product that seems great and whatever, and oh, it's free and it's wonderful and there's some monetization ways, but people are okay with it. But the goal was never to have it be a sustainable company. It's always, we need this to grow so we can sell it. Why does that not stab? Why does that not stab? Does jump? Oh, because I'm not dual wielding. It's just one weapon just in two hands, so. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I was practicing. That's not an attack that works. Yeah, it's the new little swords. Yeah, if you dual wield weapon, or power stance, or whatever's the correct word, right? This is a... Pressing left button should be a attack with both. And then if you jump attack, both weapons should attack, but it just does nothing. It caches the... Right, I'm jumping and pressing the attack button. But it waits until I hit the ground and then it does an attack. Discord does turn a profit as such to revenue growth in last years, many thanks to Nitro. People do like it, custom emotes. Yeah, but did they back in the day? I'm assuming they did. Nitro is not new, right? But they've probably hit their growth limit. Because, well, of their target market, everybody that was going to use Discord is using Discord, right? And because they're trying to run it as some big profit organization, right, they're gonna have to grow, so what can they do? Make things more expensive, force people to buy more, or start firing everyone. I forgot who their new CEO is gonna be. I saw something about it, and I thought, okay. Might have been a mistake upgrading this weapon. Ember of Mesmer. Sell Wampus body pillows. Where do I want to go? Shall we do this zone? All the way down to the castle. I know there's a dragon somewhere. Oh shit. Damn. Wait, how many of them are there? There's another guy. I thought this was the same one we fought earlier, but it's not. Don't like these big black armored dudes. What are they called? They're not Black Knights. They're... Oh, they are. It's cool looking armor. Don't mind Discord's fine as a platform, but I hate every few years there's a new messaging app everyone starts using and I'm forced to adapt. Yeah. And it's sort of fine if it's new because it's better. But oftentimes it's just new because the old one became so shit. Well, that's the benefit of not having people to chat with online, right? I'm never concerned about new messaging apps. Ah, fucking hell. The person who spends hours and hours talking on the internet to people says he doesn't really talk to people on the internet. Twitch is my social interaction. Oh shit. Messenger sucked, but every person used Facebook. Oh. That was painful. Yeah, I still occasionally... I know people who still use Facebook to organize events and things, right? It's like blah blah blah's birthday bash. And then sending Facebook invites. Groundbreaking at the end of them before pigeons. GMO pigeons. We're gonna have them send... Holy fuck, these dudes do so much damage. What the fuck? Oh shit, wrong button. But it worked. Invite me, send me text me, don't have my number, probably don't want to be invited. Yeah. No, I just think people like using the event function because you don't have to remember who says yes I'm gonna go or no I'm not gonna go, right? Built in RSVP. Which yeah, sorta nice, but just Facebook just became such a utter sewer pit. Very happy people stopped using it. I think most people my age stopped using it when our parents started using it too much. I'm still curious how Facebook managed to get so many old people into Facebook. I'm assuming it was just easy way to stay on top of everybody's business and to see see baby pictures and shit. I'm guessing it was just that. And people have been out of touch. Because for, like, my parents' age, right, to keep in touch with friends and things that they haven't seen in years, you have to go out of your way, go call them or something, because people don't really text. And then suddenly it's just this Facebook messages and posting on people's walls and stuff. And everybody was super into it. $75 selects maybe option, you still don't know if they're gonna come yet. Oh shit. I don't like using weapon, or I said weapon arts, what are they called in this one? Ashes of War, when I'm playing a mage character. I want to use my spells, but they're just so good, right? Just going whew. Man, I'm worried about how much damage I'm taking. Did I miss a whole bunch of the tree fragments? I might have. But yeah, but currently everybody I know just uses WhatsApp. Which seems to be everywhere but America, right? Oh shit. WhatsApp was so good until Meta fucked everything up. Yeah, there was a vague attempt for us to go to something else, but there was just too many people on it. It's like, okay, fine. We'll just stick with it. And that's currently what everybody I know uses to chat. I can never time the attacks of that dude. I can never time them correctly. But I think the US probably just use text messages, right? Because I think text messages for them were free, and then they're so iPhone focused that people just stuck with that. Yeah, most other countries still had you pay for text messages way longer. So any mobile data thing won out. From a single, nobody want to use it. Yeah, we were gonna switch over. I think it was Signal we suggested, but this is now years ago, but there were just too many people saying no, and the problem is if some people just say no, then what are you gonna do? Now you have to use both. Well, let's say people you still want to keep in touch with if they say no. I thought like 5 different apps I want to contact all my friends. I don't even have 5 friends. Yeah, currently Howdy, what's up? I almost never... I can't remember when last I messaged anybody on anything else. We were in here, right? Ooh. Oh, we saw him from... up on a tower. I almost attacked him. Skype died this week. Oh, we're still using Skype. I was still using Skype when I moved over to the UK. Like call family and stuff. And even when we started gaming, when pandemic started, me and a bunch of friends, we actually used Skype because we all still had Skype set up for... Like once you move to a different country, right, there's a lot of people you want to do calls and things with, and Skype had the local call cost, and you just call them on Skype to their local phone number thing, right? So we all used to do just that until we switched over to Discord as well. We use the informal communicator work to avoid IT spying on us. Ah. I still can't believe this is another Microsoft slander. It's not slander, right? If it's true. But how they fumbled. Oh, I keep on pressing left button. Why does this weapon not attack in the air when you press left button? I don't get it. Why? Why? Okay, I understand why, because it's not two weapons, but why does it have to behave differently? Because I'm going to keep doing this, because when I have another bolt where I'm running around with two identical looking swords, I jump and I press left button. Grrr. What was I saying? Oh yeah, how Microsoft fumbled. Did they just overestimate Skype? Right, how shit must your software be that everybody just went, you know what, we're going to use Zoom. We're going to use Zoom, this thing nobody ever heard of, ever. Instead of this thing that's been around forever when the pandemic hit. Oh, you've seen Thunderbolts? Yeah, asterisk. I hate when movies do that. I fucking hate. Like, oh, let's do it. They changed the name, right? But did they change it officially? I don't know. I find it's dumb. Because it only has impact on people who watch the thing before they do that. And they really loved it and now they're super into it. It's like, oh, we're doing a name change. Wow. Everyone else is just annoying. So how was it? How was it? Was it good? I'm guessing it was good. I'm still trying to avoid. I keep seeing spoilers every now and then, but I'm still trying to avoid them, so. But thumbs up, thumbs down, that's good enough. That's not spoilery. I had to use Teams anyway. We didn't have the Teams conversion that early, and especially with calling from people outside the company as well. So we used Zoom internally in our company when the pandemic started, because I think at that point we haven't switched over to Office 365. We still had a whole bunch of stuff not on that. And then we basically did our Teams changeover when lockdown officially ended. But I still don't understand how... Like, where did this whole Zoom thing come from? How did everybody suddenly decide to use this software that... I don't even know if I've ever heard of Zoom before the pandemic. was some big LinkedIn influencer paid for it and everybody started using it? Were people using it already for business things? Oh, I remember this. High school we had to use damn Google Meet and kept making computer blue screen. I've used Google Meet a few times as well. I didn't have too big of a problem with it. Saying Google Meet as if it's M-E-A-T. Google Meet. This is an in-faith weapon, but not super. Oh, and I can't put an Ash of War on it. But doesn't that icon mean I can? Doesn't that icon mean... No, I don't want to do the ranged attacks. For ranged attacks, we should be doing magic. We're a magic bolt. Ow. I'm gonna zoom a few times until our teacher figured out how to set up Teams Classroom. Man, I hate Teams. Every time I feel like it's working okay now and we've sorted out the issues and it's vaguely stable, then Microsoft goes ahead and does a big change. And they fucking ruin it. Well, I want to pause and read. Wait, does that dude see me? Okay, maybe he doesn't. We had one not great, but definitely one of the better. There's a lot of issues pacing between acts. Some things got resolved just like because they didn't have time to go into more depth. I was afraid there would be a lot of forced exposition, but that's not the case. If you don't remember where these people come from. Wait, is this where I lured those guys out? I lured them out, and then I closed the door. And then it was like, whoops. Sorry for you. Too bad, so sad. But not this door. Maybe it's the next door. I'll just still try and avoid any spoilers and then I'll just watch it when it's available for streaming. Like 6 episode TV series made into a movie. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel about a whole bunch of characters again. I've seen most of those characters before in other Marvel things, right? But sometimes they expect a level of attachment with characters and you just don't really have that. Man, I want to know how the fuck are you supposed to fight these things if you're not good? Can't get... I don't know if it's because when I'm too close I can't see the hands of this thing, so because it sticks out the top of the screen, but I really struggle with getting the timing correct for dodging attacks. This weapon. I just can't get the timing correct on the attack for that either. Fuck. I hate these things so much. Nice to see you don't need a bunch of them. Most engineers to make it work as long as it's chemistry to him, it's fun. Yeah, but that's what it used to be with, like when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, right? Who knew? If you weren't like a comic reader, or you even know, have you ever heard of Guardians of the Galaxy in your life? Can I lower this asshole? And yeah, but it's still the Marvel movie I'm the most intrigued about. Hang on, can I? What do we say? What happens when I do this? Oh, no, sorry. That's so little damage. I wonder if I am hitting her? I think. Am I? Oh, okay, that's not gonna help me at all, is it? I can't get to the back. Okay. Yeah, we'll see when it comes out. We don't even have the other Captain America movie on streaming yet, or for just cheap rent. Oh, somebody's fighting on that side. I still just wish they would just reset the universe, but looks like they're definitely not doing it. I thought maybe after the Kang mishap they were going to, but no, it's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it would have been nice. Do we think this dude's gonna be friendly and just let me take everything? I'm just not gonna fight them because it's just not worth it for me. I should probably just practice against one of them. Not gonna happen, they're planning out 2 phases ahead and pre-production costs a lot, yeah. Oh, it's this dude petting the petting the one slime. Oh, we used so much resources fixing up this weapon. I don't like it. I don't like it. Am I supposed to fall down here? Probably, right? Oh, okay, I should check. When the new DC ran by gun will get anywhere, so Metro is pretty meh. It's tough for me to figure out the vibe. I don't know. I can't tell. Like what they're going for. Because I loved Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. So, but I don't know how... But how something like that is gonna go. It's just because someone made something you like. Oh shit, there was a whole bunch on that side. So we'll have to see, but... I'm just not the biggest DC fan. I don't really have a reason why. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Because in the olden days, right, the only DC movies were the Batman movies, and every decade or two a Superman movie. And the Superman movies were never great, but the Batman movies were great for their time. Until Nolan Batman, which I love, which I still think is great. Can he make something else and Guardians of the Galaxy, the Suicide Squad, at exactly the same vibe? Oh, I keep forgetting about that Suicide Squad. It was definitely better than the first one, but... the fact that I don't really remember, was that the one with the giant starfish? I can't remember. Maybe I should watch it again. I completely forgot it existed. But Suicide Squad just ruined for me because of it was just... it was too Will Smith. And I sort of feel like that's where the DC movies up until now I struggled with, because it just... it more felt like they were trying to just grab a big actor and then force them into this role. Oh, I'm not really even a big actor, right? I shouldn't actually say that. I like the idea of Ben Affleck Batman. I'm still sad we didn't get more of that. I loved Henry Cavill as Superman as well. I think the entire DC universe got ruined for me by their Lex Luthor thing. I don't like being, like, very hateful towards a specific actor and things, but I just can't watch those movies. Oh, that was fucking dumb. Oh, no, I'm supposed to go through here. Really thought we had something special with Snyderverse. They went to Marvel at some point. I think where they started... the biggest thing I think they did wrong was going too quickly into the big group movie. They should have had a few more smaller solo movies. And then... oh, shit. And then hiring Snyder to do it, but then expecting him to do a short movie. Every Snyder cut movie I've seen so far has been so much significantly better than the theater release, right? Like Justice League Snyder Cut, I actually think is okay. Still a bit annoyed at the aspect ratio of the thing, but overall, not bad. But I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder movie fan. Like I remember watching Sucker Punch and then thinking, what in the fuck was this? Oh, is this arcane? Interesting. Why is this arcane? Yeah, this is another one that theoretically scales by end faith, but it's just all these throwing weapons, which I think would be cool to start a build with, but I don't want to be a throwing build now. Are we done? Oh, we are done. That's very frustrating, but the cut is great. I just don't understand. Okay. Artistic vision, blah, 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 but nobody has a TV with that aspect ratio, so like what's the... I mean, it's probably fine you see this thing without bits cut off. I'm just gonna go sit down quickly and then go back out. But it was so much better than the theatrical one. And I liked 300 back in the day, that was good as well. I just disliked the vibe of this Superman and Superman versus Batman. I just disliked it so much due to... I think it's probably just Lex Luthor. I think that's it. It ruins... I literally don't want to watch it because I don't want to see the character. I don't understand what they were doing. Or, I mean, that's slimy little tech billionaire, right, as bad guy. Does make more sense than Chad businessman bad guy, but... Oh, there. It's still annoying. Yeah, that would have been a good Deathstroke. I loved Ben Affleck Batman. Oh, that was great. I'm so sad he never got a chance to do his Batman movie. And the Superman movie was, it could have been good, but it was just so bad. Just the weirdest decisions they made. Either killing off his dad for no fucking reason whatsoever. I mean, it's understandable that his dad has to die, but the way... Like, what? Why? I don't think you can have a Superman movie and try and make it too edgy and gritty. Because my favorites, yeah, he just had that vibe with Batman, and I think he was probably a good Bruce Wayne as well. It's just the Martha. Do you bleed? That shit. I'm like, ah. But that's nothing to do with Batman. That's the rushing Batman versus Superman for some odd reason. I think we needed a Batman movie before that to sort of show why he is so anti-Superman. This is a suspicious pond. Oh, it's another hairy turtle. It's the friend of the one we killed. Man, I may not be able to fight that dragon. That pig better not attack me. And who plays the next Batman? I'm assuming there's gonna be 2 Batman universes, right? I'm assuming the Pattinson Batman. Pattinson? That doesn't sound right now. That movie was also... I can't really say I enjoyed it, the newer Batman movie. Like, the plot, the twist, the puzzle, like, what? I didn't like it at all. Like, I didn't mind him, fine. But the vibe of the whole movie was just... That was just odd. Let's have the dragon fight a little bit. And we don't have to fight everyone, he can fight them. But yeah, maybe the problem with DC was just having it also one person focused rather than same people in charge but various people making the movies. Because then you could have, oh, I like the style of this movie but I don't like the style of that movie. But actually that's true of the DC movies as well, right? Wonder Woman wasn't Snyder. Oh, that second Wonder Woman movie was so bad. Look how tanky all those enemies are, right? That ghost breath would kill us instantly, but these dudes just... They just tank it. The least superhero movie could be. Yeah, maybe that's my problem with the newer Batman stuff, with the Batman villain universe thing they also tried, like with Joker and things. Like, what was up with that? I feel like you can't... I don't think a superhero movie has to be silly, but I don't think you can try and be too deep with it. Because it's not. It's inherently a little bit silly. Because I watched the first Joker and I thought it was meh. And that was already a little bit too pretentious for me, but the second one, there's no way I'm ever even gonna try and watch that. I don't even know who are they targeting with that movie. What's the target market? People who like the Joker and who like theater. And nobody does any damage to anybody. Yeah, it's a little bit of exaggeration, like the enemies are slowly dying. But I don't want to get in the middle of that fight. I mean, maybe I should be getting in the middle of the fight, right? And there's some distraction. Shit. That jump scared me. Ah, shit, I wanted to summon Yoda. That does almost no damage. I haven't seen the new Joker, I love the first one. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't like stop watching the movie and thought, you know, I hate this. But I definitely didn't stop watching the movie and thought, wow, that was the best thing ever. Okay, that does more damage. Maybe I should just do Night Comet. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? I don't get why we are struggling so much. Like everybody does an immense amount of damage. That did nothing. Ow. I thought I could cheese him in this corner. Look how little damage that does. We're fleeing. What's up there? does that work? Oh. Yeah, we are not fighting that dragon. Oh, we don't have any more potions. This might be a mistake. For shows that DC license not necessary, I would still like if it wasn't the Joker. I don't even consider it part of DC. Yeah, it's the least superhero movie ever. Because it's not, it's not a superhero movie. Like a movie about the villain is fine, but it's, I don't know, it's odd vibes. It wasn't a bad, I watched it and I could realize it was a good movie, but I didn't enjoy it. Oh, that was close. And I like the idea of the villain movies. Is it Fox? If they were able to do it better with like Venom and all those guys, right? But they're just not capable of making a good movie, apparently. Because that could have been great, because the Venom movies are almost good. Morbius was a movie. Madame Web, I haven't even tried to watch. I've hovered over the icon a few times. And then I thought about how much life do I realistically have left? Do I really want to waste it on this? And I decided not to. Oh, they're anti-heroes, not villains. Are they? Didn't they start? I mean, they probably are now, but then some of them start off as just villains? Or is that me not knowing, because I'm not a big comic reader? Because I thought Venom was just a villain in Spider-Man. But is that incorrect? Maybe that is incorrect. And the others I never even heard of before the movie, right? Well, the annoying thing is I would love an anti-hero movie a lot more than a normal hero movie, right? Because there's often a bit more, like, revenge in there. I just feel like they weren't able to do it well. The fact that they fucked up a superhero movie about a vampire is unfortunate. Because damn, how do you screw that up? But there was a bit in Morbius where I thought, you know, this might actually turn out good, and then it just turned into shit. Nice, another fragment. Old Mikola left his eye there. I almost forgot his name. I almost said Morbius instead of Mikola. Venom turned from villain to anti-hero almost immediately and from Lost Days straight up hero in comics. Oh, because yeah, he's a cool character. I can get that people like him. People like a little bit more of a cool, edgy character, right? And with an anti-hero character, you can make him do some shitty things without having to worry about people being upset because the hero wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back. Okay. I do hope the Superman movie's gonna be good. Because I don't think I'm tired of superhero movies. I just think I'm tired of Marvel at the moment. That's why I just wish they could just restart. Restart and make some cool origin movies of some unknown to me characters. Restart the universe. Don't do the nanotech nonsense. I mean, like everything started going wrong when Iron Man's armor wasn't cool anymore. Right, have some cool mechanical armor. Show me some character that has nothing to do with anyone else. I don't want to see this big group Avengery kind of things. I just want to see some person with cool superhero powers who starts off weak and pathetic and then ends up kicking ass. Just want to see the power fantasy of it all. But there must be some characters in there somewhere that they can use. That's not owned by... I mean, don't they own everything now except Spider-Man characters? And Spider-Man villains? Oh, I'm like, what is this? That's just the opposite side. Where we have now been. So I really hope that DC's plan isn't going to be, okay, we're going to do Superman, and then we're going to do Batman, and then we're going to do Flash, and we'll do Wonder Woman, and then we're going to do Justice League. I hope they focus on their more unknown characters. I think they are, right? Isn't there going to be like a Lobo movie? And a Swamp Thing? I don't think I should be here just yet. Are those pots or heads? Swamp Thing's good. There was a Swamp Thing TV series that I watched like one episode out of. And it seems like all the money currently for weird nerdo movies is just going into Marvel and DC superhero. Or I just want to see more. Fuck. I don't remember these dudes being this difficult. It was kind of cringe, yeah, but maybe it's gonna be cool cringe. But the problem is it's gonna be Aquaman Man being him, right? So it's just basically gonna be him. Which, you know, fine. It's like how Deadpool dude is just the same dude. I think it's him. And he's the guy that looks the most, right? If you started fresh and he wasn't Aquaman and stuff, you would say, damn, yeah, that's a good pick. Or maybe you wouldn't, but I would. I don't even dislike the guy. I just feel like I've seen him too much now, and now that I've seen him in the Minecraft trailers, I don't want to see him ever again. New Spawn, yeah! Spawn is the kind of movie I want to see. There was an old Spawn movie that I watched. That, I don't even remember. I think I was a little bit young. I love that kind of shit. Just how I want more Constantine things. I'm so annoyed when they cancel the Constantine TV series. And all the DC TV series just start off so good and then they just either cancel them or they turn into kicking and stomping, or they turn into teen romance drama. Such a disappointment. Nick Cage appearing as Ghost Rider for the last time. That would be cool, man. I loved Ghost Rider as well. Maybe DC actually had a bunch of good movies. I just want that. I just want a bunch of superhero movies. I don't want the solo movies and then the big group up movie and then the build up to the big event thing. I feel like the whole Thanos, Infinity War, all of that, I feel like that was enough for me. I just want these solo superhero movies, or mutant movies, or robot movies, or alien movies, or whatever. But I realize I enjoy all sorts of media more when there's just one main character. That I don't have to split my caring between multiple. Because oftentimes you like the one character but the other one annoys you. Unfortunately, you force people to keep engaging with every single movie. Yeah. I think I am the outlier on that side. I think most people do like the team ups. Because that's what comic stuff's all about as well, right? The big team ups. This weapon's cool against small guys, but the big dudes, I struggle. It just doesn't have the weight behind it. It's like he's in pain, so let's put him out of his suffering. Chill, bro. It's fine. Could I jump down there? I don't think I could, right? Like the team-ups when it makes sense and happen naturally. Yeah, my least favorite team-up in the MCU so far has been the Thor/Guardians connection. I hated that. I feel it made both sets of characters worse. I loved Thor Ragnarok, it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. Love Guardians of the Galaxy, it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. But that they sort of had them mix a little bit. Like, oh, I don't like that. The vibe sucks. It ruined the Gwen character. And the Thor character. It made them both more pathetic. Which I don't know, is it supposed to be the thing? Look how insecure they are, blah blah blah, but I don't like it. That was vaguely comic accurate too. It probably is, right? None of my opinions about any superhero thing has anything to do with the actual source media, because I haven't seen it. I'm probably the exact person people don't want to comment on those things because I don't know. But when it comes to like Marvel comics, like what is the actual source material? There's so much. There's so much and they're all different and... Oh, I just remembered the Fantastic Four movie's gonna come out. soon as well, right? I hope that's good. But I don't know. So far, I don't like the vibe. On smaller team-ups, like 2 heroes join together instead of 5 to 15 characters. Yeah. That could work. I mean, I still prefer solo, but that's just the kind of... Not every superhero movie can be a solo origin movie, right? Stop nibbling on me. What the fuck? Just killed by a ghost puppy. Nightcrawler standalone. Yeah, that would be so good. But the problem with X-Men is they're very team-based, right? Assuming there's a problem. Can we go report and say we found a cross? Like even though they weren't good movies, right? But I liked the Wolverine movies. I enjoyed them a lot. Even the ones people hated, I thought were great.
Righteous. Well, I can hardly believe it. His tender Mikkela's eye is no mere... It is a vessel of sore. I wonder his fate. Righteous Tarn...
Oh, I'm not even getting a reward?
Welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye. X-Men's the only Marvel thing I ever liked. I didn't know too much about X-Men. I think I saw the animated show. And that's probably it. And then just the movies, right? I want to be there, I think. Micro alone can't see any interesting setup for that. It'll probably just then be like Origin, right? Was he in the circus? I can't remember. But the problem with the mutants is it's all about the group. And move I remember is Age of Ultron. I wish I did not remember. I thought that was okay. I liked Ultron. But I watched up to Endgame, right? I watched everything. Many times. In order. In release order or in time order. Haha. Ultron sucked, but Civil War was atrocious. Civil War is definitely some of my least favorites as well. But I still enjoyed it. There's still some good moments in there. Oh, it's one of those guys. Oh, I hate these guys. I just feel so weak. We were so strong with Blasphemous Blade. Nothing was a challenge. But now, I feel so weak. Do I have a knife in my chest? Oh, I do. Shit. Whoops. Luckily... Oh, it's gone. Nothing important over there. So it was only about rushing a few more characters in and doing a big team up because people love that? Yeah. It's like, surprise, Spider-Man! But I can't really blame Marvel too much on the Spider-Man rush in. Because, yeah, they probably struggled a lot to be able to get him in a movie, right? And Probably weren't allowed too much to have him in solo movie yet. Still haven't seen Endgame? Dang. But yeah, I often did the 20-something movie marathon where over a few weeks I just watch one movie every day. So the one where Captain America pulled in a helicopter. No, I think that was probably one of the Captain America movies, wasn't it? Wasn't that Winter Soldier, maybe? And yeah, I'm too marveled out. I don't want to see any of the characters that was previously in the movie. I'm done with the cameos and things. I'm not even looking forward to any of it anymore. Like, I'm hoping thunder, bolts, birds, whatever. I still hope that's going to be okay, but that's compared to the hype I used to have. What did we just get? Oh. I feel like if you're wearing some trousers and the name of the trousers is ankle guards. Oh yeah. Sexy. My shiny ass cheeks, but at least my ankles are protected. That's not very good armor unless your ankles are really important to you. Okay, let's put some clothes on again. Oh yeah, I was gonna farm. I was gonna farm this armor set, but I struggle so much with those guys that I decided, nah, it was so easy to farm them earlier. I feel like every time I watch Civil War, I actually like it more. I didn't like it at all. I mean, at all is maybe a bit strong, but I didn't like it that much when I watched it the first time. But every time after that, I do feel like I like it a little bit more. I don't know, maybe I just, because I've watched it before, I care less about the story, so it bugs me less. I just need someone else to start making some good sci-fi movies again, or good fantasy movies or something. I think what probably bugs me with the Marvel movies is you sort of have to see them if you want to watch other Marvel movies, and I don't like feeling like I have to watch something. And there's quite a few shows now that I've just skipped. Which will probably mean that I just don't have the necessary knowledge to enjoy things the maximum amount. Because in every single movie so far, I still have to go through 3 Netflix series. Yeah, I haven't watched Echo. I haven't watched Agatha. Haven't watched new Punisher yet. I probably want to watch the old Punisher again. But then if I want... not Punisher. Daredevil. But if I want to finish Daredevil, I feel like I have to watch everything up to Defenders. And if I want to watch Defenders, I think I have to watch every other show. Which then means I have to watch Iron Fist. And... I don't know. I have to draw the line somewhere. And so many people confused about the entire cast of Thunderbolts. Yeah, because it's from Black Widow movie, right? Which I keep forgetting exists. Man, they just need to reboot it. You can still have some of the actors in if you really want to. Just start over. Maybe that's what I would do if I had a time machine. Go back and tell them, listen, just stop after Endgame. Reboot everything, it's the perfect time for it. And not an in-movie reboot, right? It shouldn't be in the story, it shouldn't be, oh no, somebody accidentally shoved all the Infinity Stones up their ass at the same time, so the whole universe exploded. No, like none of that. Just start fresh, as if nothing ever happened. I do wonder how the Doctor Doom thing's gonna be. Because I like Robert Downey Jr., but man, I don't know if that was necessary. That's another one of those guys. Let's ignore that guy. From Black Widow, Falcon, the Winter Soldier, Ant-Man 2, and some. I forgot about Falcon, the Winter Soldier as well. Yeah, I forgot about. I don't know what the Captain America dude's name is. Okay, so this isn't a place to fall down. I can't remember. How do I get down there? There's just too much for one universe. Wasn't there a dude around here that wants to fight or something? There's going to be yet another huge team up on Fantastic Four. Maybe X-Men, probably Avengers, most likely Thunderbolts, yeah. If something like that happens like the first time, it's big hype. But if it happens all the time, then it's just no hype. Okay, I was just here. I was like, oh, another hole? But no, it's the same hole. Oh shit, 3 dogs. This is a good weapon for fighting the dogs. It's got nice wide attacks, fast attacks. Is this the hole I was just at? I've lost my... yeah, okay. I've lost my sense of direction a little bit. Well, yeah, that's why I now hope. I put my hope in the DC movies. We'll see. But there has to be some other movie at some point that I'm excited about. Like, what happened to all the other, like, fantasy things or monster movies? Like, where's the werewolf movies? Where's the vampire movies? Where's the weird half man, half bear that lives in the forest movies? I feel like everybody's just so focused on big franchises. I think it's probably safer in some way to do like a big franchise thing, because then if somebody likes the first one, they're going to see the second one as well. And then they're going to see the third one, and things have to start sucking a lot for them to stop. But the problem is, if you make a big franchise thing and the first one sucks, then who the hell's gonna see the rest? Oh, there's the dude. We have to do some kind of gesture, I think. Right? And then he'll want to fight us. Let's make space. Let's kill everyone. I think he wants to fight. It's like you go flex and then he gets jealous or whatever. This one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did I do this last time? I don't remember if we did. Dry Leaf Dane. Oh, he's a punch man. Oh, he has a lot of health. I thought I was bullying him. I didn't realize he was One Punch Man. Oh shit. Dude, chill, I want to drink a potion. Fuck off. Shit. Looks like an old man just beat me up. Oh damn it, I should have finished this area first. Now everybody's respawned. Why are we so... What's the opposite of tanky? We're so fragile. Everybody kicks our ass. I probably need better talisman. This is the beginning talisman. I don't even have the +2 or +1. Oh, whoops. I forgot I need to increase my dex still. Otherwise we can't wear that. We're doing One Punch Man or two Punch Man. Probably depends who punches first and second. And I love One Punch Man. I didn't like the second season as much, but it's the same with any sort of media, right? It starts off really cool and then it expands into something that's less cool, and the more they make, the less cool it gets. But I hope the next season's good again. Dude, chill. Holy hell. Yeah. Magicked. I mean, maybe I should just give in and accept that I'm a magic user and stop fighting so close. Continue to temper your strength. Thanks, bro. The hat. Yeah, no thanks. Why is it so flat? Why is it set so high on your head? Why am I so squishy? Like, I don't think there's any point in getting my vigor higher up than 60, right? Like, I don't have the heaviest armor, but this is decent armor. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I need better talismans. Maybe I should use my runes. How much do I need? Another 70k. I have so much. What's this again? Oh yeah. I don't want to use this big one. I like how it looks. Oh, fuck. I can't control it. But yeah, I never... Like, back in the day when people used to talk about how OP Blasphemous Blade is, I never really believed it. I tried it out once and I thought, you know, this is a bit ass. Can't believe people think this is good, but, you know, last playthrough, I think was well proven that it actually is quite good. Dex. And we probably do so little damage with our weapons compared to how much we're supposed to do, right? Because my strength and dex is the minimum I need to wield weapons. And they're the main weapon scalers. think I need... Yeah, I need one more, right? I need 16 decks. Okay, now I'm curious. There is a hole somewhere in here, right? Where you can go in. Oh, but I found another... Let's just go back to this dude every time we find something. Probably not going to be streaming for too much longer. But man, at this pace, we're never going to make any progress. Oh, apparently he knows about that one. But how do I know that he knows? Do I know that he knows that I know that he knows? Okay, is there a crater in here that I can fall into? That's not this one. Unless I can fall in that one. I don't think so. Right, that's too high, right? That's very high. Yeah, no, we're gonna die. Yeah, we're not surviving this. Is this where I use this shit? Yeah. Death. I remember being down there. Ah. Wow, some string. Ah, shit. I thought I was double weaponed up. Oh, but that wouldn't have done anything anyway. It's just this attack. What is down here? I don't remember. Now, which way should I be going? Probably this way. What's that way then? And I can't see anything. Maybe we should find a mod that just removes the haziness. Wonder if there is one. Nope, not down there. Who's that guy? Oh, that's not his weapon. I thought that bit of the roof that's highlighted, I thought that's like a big sword it's holding in front of him. Oh shit, there's more than one, there's more than one. Oh shit, there's 3. Okay, that was... I don't know why I jumped off, that was dumb. Called an ox. No incantation. Have I tried these? The Inquisitors of the Tower. Ox resemble bombs, a known symbol of coercive questioning. That's a nice enhanced interrogation kind of phrase. Oh, it's a dude. Hey, bro. I wish I would just be a little bit more quiet. No. Where is this taking me? Oh, I remember Bonnie Village. I don't know if I want to do this area just yet. It's probably fine. But that is gonna have to wait until next time, unfortunately. I have to go. Not feeling too well. So this is the end for today. No, I don't need the reverb. Thanks so much for hanging out, listening to me complain about Marvel movies and a little bit complain about Microsoft. Fuck those guys. And imagine you work for Microsoft, you just pop on some random stream and you see there's a title, #1 Microsoft hater. And then the dude just says, fuck those guys. I'd feel a little bit bad about myself. But if you... no, I'm gonna say that. Never mind. But okay, thanks so much. I'm gonna go. I'll try back tomorrow. Maybe. Okie dokie. Bye.